What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I just have a quick update for you guys on the custom Mustang I ordered. There's a few things that have changed and we're getting pretty close to the actual delivery date. So let's run through it real quick. I'll throw up the Mustang build up on the screen so you guys can take a look at that real quick. But where to begin? So for tracking the Mustang, I primarily use the Ford tracking website. It's pretty good, gives like basic information. If you want more details, you're gonna have to contact the Ford support. And that's what I've been doing almost every day. And the hard thing is there's been multiple delays. The vehicle went into production a week early, which was awesome. And then it was produced on October 13th. And with that October 13th date, they gave an estimated arrival date at the dealership for November 2nd. But then the car was just sitting there. It was just sitting in Michigan, at Flat Rock Assembly Plant in Michigan for like 3 weeks. I think it was like 20 days or something like that. They gave no update. They're like, I kept messaging them on the Ford support and there's nothing they could do. And I'm like, I don't know, it says the car has been built and it's just sitting there. But then finally, as I said, 3 weeks later, I got an update and the status went from in production to built with a secondary status of awaiting shipment. And that happened on November 2nd, which is kind of annoying because that's when the vehicle was supposed to be delivered. But it's fine, it happens, I understand. I think a major factor to that dead period, that 3 weeks where nothing happened, was most likely due to the strikes and the protesting happening. I know there was a lot of I think it's UAW protests at the Ford Michigan assembly plant where the Mustang is getting built, or was built. And they were striking for a total of, I think it was 42 days, but I think they resolved the issue. I got an update on my vehicle that it has been shipped. I got that update on November 5th, which is great. Let's see here. So I contacted Ford support and I'm like, can you give me any information on how the vehicle is being shipped? Is there a tracking number? And they were able to provide information that the vehicle is being shipped through railway, through CSX. And they also gave a tracking number for CSX. Alright, so let me run you through how to contact CSX to track your vehicle. I will put the number up on the screen or in the description down below. You're gonna give them a call. It's all gonna be automated. So you want to press 2, 1, 3, and then you'll get to the right spot. So let's give them a ring. You also want to have your tracking your rail car number from, and you can get that from the Ford support chat. I believe that's where I got mine. But yeah, let's see.
1 for railroad.
So 2.
If this for rail car shipments,
1.
press 1. Press 1.
3.
If you have not been able, please hold while we connect your call.
Alright.
Welcome to CSX Touch Trace. Which type of rail car information would you like? You can say location or wait.
Location.
More instructions on it. Okay, what is the car initial?
ETTX.
And the car number?
704713.
Say the next car initial, or say done.
Done.
Please wait for a response. Car ETTX 704713 empty. Arrived at Selkirk, New York. On CSXT November 11th, 7:51 a.m. Scheduled to arrive Pottersburg, Ohio.
Okay, alright, so that's not related to my vehicle anymore because the vehicle's already been delivered. But as you can see, you can just ring them and then you can just track and see where that actual rail car is. When it asks for the car initial, that's going to be the first 4 characters of that rail car number. And then the other prompt was for, I forgot what it was, but that's just the remaining numbers. But yeah, so if you guys have your vehicle being shipped through CSX, that's probably the best way to track it and see where it is. So I made this cool little PowerPoint presentation to showcase what's going on. All right, so the vehicle was born in Flat Rock, Michigan at their assembly plant. And then the next stop was all the way over to Missouri. All the way over to Missouri. I forgot the town's name in Missouri. CSX has a map that shows all the little rail systems that they have. But after that, the next destination was Ohio. And I can actually tell you where in Ohio. Bear with me. The next location was Wallabridge, Ohio, and it arrived there on November 7th. So now it's in Ohio. Then the next location was Buffalo, New York. That took another whole day, so that it arrived in Buffalo, New York on November 8th. And then finally it landed in its final location, the end of the line in Massachusetts at their, in East Brookfield, Massachusetts, November 9th at 6 a.m. But I think it got delayed. I think it didn't arrive there until the 10th. So now we're sitting here, November 11th, a day after it's arrived. So I think the next thing is I've already tried contacting Ford support again, seeing if they can give me any updates, because I'm assuming now it's gonna go on a truck and then the truck's gonna drive it to the dealership. But I don't think I'm able to track it when it's on the truck, unfortunately. But luckily, East Brookfield, Massachusetts is roughly about between an hour and 2 hours away from my dealership. So I think within the next week or so, the vehicle should be here. They're giving me an estimated delivery of 11:15 to 11:29. Originally, the delivery was supposed to be tomorrow, but with some delays, you know, that didn't happen. Multiple delays. Also, something, so once I get the car, I'm gonna make a video, like a vlog or something, picking up the vehicle, taking delivery, first inspections, like checking everything out, first drive. The thing that I'm most excited for is that first drive. I haven't driven stick in a while, so it should be pretty interesting. And to document that, I got this little neck mount thing for the Insta360. Is it gonna focus? Maybe, maybe not. But this is gonna be really cool. So when I do my first drive with the car, I'll hook it up like this. And then you guys can kind of get like a first person point of view with the 360 camera. I feel like everyone does the GoPros on top of the forehead. But I think this is gonna be maybe like a little bit more immersive. I don't know, should be pretty cool. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah. All right, real quick before I let you guys go, we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you guys like this content, if you guys want to see more Mustang, 2024 Mustang related content, make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. I think right now we're sitting about 74, 75 subscribers. So, but I think with the content that we're gonna push out, I think you guys will love it, and I'm excited. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.